Hey learner, welcome back. This is Nilesh. So in this video, we are going to see that the Python alarm clock project. So in this project, we need to install a one module. So which module? Date finder. So first here, we check that it is installed or not. So check the pip list. So pip list command shows the install modules in our Python. So see here, date finder, I have already installed this date finder. So if your machine is not exist, then we need to install by using the following command, this one, pip install date finder, enter. So here in this machine I have already installed this date finder, so this message is shown requirement already satisfied. So if your machine don't have this module, then by using this command, this date finder module is installed successfully. After this, we close this command prompt. So this is my IDE. So here we create a new file, this one, and save this file, for example in desktop alarm clock. Save. So this is my Python blank. So first we need to import the date finder. So what is the use of this date finder? So see here, first we define a one function alarm, and here we pass a one message, text message, okay, and by using this message we find the date by using the date finder dot, there is one function find dates, and we print this text time here. So first we test this function. So when we pass a one message as a parameter in this alarm function, for example, set the alarm at 4 p.m. So this date finder function get the date and time from this text. So it is only get the 4 p.m. and display here. So when we run this code, run, so see here, so this is my object actually. So if I want to display a date time, so we need to use a one loop. So because this is the text time is my the object, okay. So here we are using a one loop. So for val in text time, and we print a val here, and here we pass a one message. For example, this is the alarm time. So see here, when we run this code, double quote, here we need to close this, save these changes, run. So see, this is my current date 12/12, and this is my time 16. So here we pass the time is that 4 p.m. 4 p.m. is that the 16. If we consider my hour is that 24 hours, okay. So if I just pass 4 p.m. and when we run, again this is the 16 p.m. okay. So this function is used to find the date and time in between these the text. So use of this the module, okay. So after getting the specific time from this text, so we need to set a one logic. So see here, we are using convert this date into the one string. So this is str time. So we convert this date into the string, and here we are using some aliasing. So if I want to separate a time from that date, so here we are using the str time, and here we need to use the aliasing. So starting from 11 to end. So in this aliasing, first parameter is that the start, and second is that the stop. So here we just pass the start index 11. So see here, starting from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 is the space. So from the index 11, start here the time. So we grab the only time from this the string. So this is my time variable. So when we print the time, then see here what is the output, run. So see, this is the time 16. Okay, so for example this is the 4:12 p.m. and when we run 16:12. Okay, then again we need to retrieve the hours and minutes from that time. So again we are using some slicing. So hour equal to, so time, and inside this time starting from 0th and end to, so this is my hour, and we need to convert this hour into the integer. So int and hour, we typecast this hour here. So see here, starting from 0, 1, and the second parameter is that the 2 means that the stop. So we start from the 0 to 1. Second parameter is that we get the string from the stop minus 1 means that the 0 and the 1, 16. And when we print this hour, so see here, run, this is the 16. Again similarly we get the minutes. So same here, minutes equal to, in time we start from the 3, 4 and 5, 3 to 5, and again we convert these minutes into the integer and print again the minutes. So see here, run. So 16 is my hour and 12 is my minutes. Okay, now if I want to print the current date and time, so see here, curr equal to, there is need to use the date time module. So here we import the date time and the current time equal to date time dot now, and we print the current date and time. So see here, when we run this code, so my current date time is that the 12th December and the 1 a.m. 1:23, and this is the seconds, 1 a.m. Okay, now this is my current date and this is my the current time. So we compare this the alarm hour to the current hour, alarm minutes to this current minutes. We compare. Okay, so we are using a one while loop. So see here, in this while loop, this is my infinite loop. Okay, and inside this while loop we check the alarm hour is equal to the date time dot current date hours. If this hour and the alarm hour, if it is match, then we compare the minutes. This is the alarm minutes is equal to date time dot now. Now means that the current time, and if my time is that here the minutes. So first we compare the current hour to alarm hour and the current minute to alarm minute. If the both are the matching, then we are in the to if statement, and here we print the message alarm is on. This is my message. And if here we again check one condition, if our minute is less than date time dot now dot minute, then we break this loop. Means that this alarm is on for only 1 minute. After 1 minute, this time is goes to the less than. This current alarm minute is goes to the less than, and we break this the while loop. Okay, so this is my condition. Now we need to use a one sound. So when we start this, so when we goes to this to if condition, then we need to start the alarm. Okay, so here we are using a one music, but the condition is that the music file is in the dot wave format, WAV. So in my current drive here, there is one sound here, alarm sound, and now we open this sound. So see, this is the alarm clock sound, and we are using this sound in our application. Okay, so we are using this alarm sound in our the application. So you can easily goes to the Google and search the any MP3 file and convert this MP3 file into wave file. We need to this file in the dot wave extension. Okay, so this is my MP3 file and this is my wave file. So I converted this MP3 to wave format. Okay, so this wave format. So now we are going to this project and we are using the D drive alarm file. So we need to use the import the win sound function, and here alarm is on and we are using to play this the sound. So win sound dot play, P capital, play sound. This is the function, and inside this we are using D drive and alarm dash alarm dash sound dot wave file. This is my wave file, and the second parameter is that win sound dot we are using the SND loop. So this parameter is used to loop this the current wave to 1 minute. Means repeat this the sound to the 1 minute because we are using a loop. Okay, so check it again. My file name is alarm dash sound dot wave. So alarm dash sound dot wave, and this is in a D drive. Okay, so this is my path. So my current system time is that the 1:28 AM. So here we are using 1:29 AM. So we start the run. Now check it again. Now system time is that the 1:29. So we are using the 1:30. Check it again. Run. So there is one exception, date time is not defined. So check it again. Here this says, this is the spelling mistake, date time, sorry. So current time is that 1:29 and my the alarm time is that the 1:30. So we start again run. So minute is not defined. Okay, so go to here. So this is the minutes variable, and here now dot minutes, here is the minutes. Okay, now my current time is that the 1:30. So here we are using 1:30 AM. So start again, run. Okay, so see my code was executed, and here we are wait for the one minute. So when my time is goes to the 1:31 AM, so alarm is start. So here we are wait. So focus on this my system time. Now it is 1:30. Okay. Okay. Alarm is on. So it start playing, and this beep is repeated for only one time. Again focus on my system time. When it goes to the 1:32, my alarm is automatically off. This is repeated. Okay. So see here 1:32 and my loop is break and we are in this cursor. So if you have the any other MP3 file, any song file, then convert this file into the wave and use this the wave file in our program, because this WinSound module is only use the .wave file. It is not considered the .mp3 file. Okay, so this is my application. So we remove this the print message. So we remove this one also. It's okay, but so it is useful because it shows the current alarm date time. So we remove this time, we remove this hour. So it is used for the testing purpose. And this is my current date, so there is no need to display here. So this is my project, mini project, Alarm Pro. So I hope you are understand well. So if you have any queries, then comment or query in comment box. Likes and subscribe the channel. See you on next video. Bye bye.